They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent game, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now a toss play. This is Mack. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Rolling.
And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Luck now to throw. Looking deep for Hilton. So they took a shot there on 3rd down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4th.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Mariota and the Titans break the huddle. 1st and 10 right at the 30. Now a carry for the shifty Dion Lewis. And down he goes just beyond the 35. But that pretty move got him some extra space to run. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. And give the tackle to Anthony Walker. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
He'll grab 3 yards on the play, taking it himself for the 1st down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41.
I'd say the staff that's up in the booth watching the game, they may want to file that one away. See how fast the free safety closed to make that play? Might want to check into a throw the next time.
Play fake to Henry. Now Mariota. Oh, and the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can fall back on anymore.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the shotgun, it's Mariota being chased out left. And it's intercepted. Picked off by Matthias Farley. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. It leaves them with third and just a yard.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
The competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. How about 5 sacks last week? We just saw their first one of this game.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll punt it away for the second time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. Here's the Titan offense now as they make their way back onto the field. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
Mariota and the Titans break the huddle, 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
Dance class, anyone? Did you see the steps between the quarterback and the running back on that counter play? That's what you need for a good counter. You have to have it because you're setting up your blocking. There's a timing element as well, but they have to marry up their steps. Otherwise, that timing gets thrown out the window.
Timing was great there and a big run. Off the toss, Lewis. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Off play action to Henry. Here's Mariota eluding the pressure right. Oh, going deep here for 10. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Dion Lewis, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Titans have taken a first-quarter lead. Extra point put through by Succop, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now here's Succop out to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Colts offense now as they make their way onto the field. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
A run by Mack to start the drive. Nice little juke. He's still on his feet. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
53. Wrong.
Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Colts in possession of the ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
What do you think, Brandon? I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. Here's Luck now on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. Well, in tapping those toes, he tried to get both in bounds. He could not do it, though.
In tap dance parlance, could not complete the shuffle. All right, needed to get that shuffle down with both feet, not just one.
Is that what they say?
There it is. You know, put a little sand down on the stage.
I'll take your word for it, my man. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
12.
Out of the gun, Luck. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
The Titans offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They begin with Henry, and he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
On play action, Mariota flushed out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And he can't come up with a pick. Nearly his 2nd of the game. Instead, 4th down.
How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive? They've certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're one to the good. Go ahead and try and press your advantage. I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. Now a first down throw. Locke. He dumps it down to Ingram. And he showcases the spin. A pretty good gain before he's taken down. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it a second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here's Mack on the toss. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Locke. Over the middle, complete. It's Doyle. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. He got 29 yards that time.
As far as I'm concerned, Andrew Luck can do it all. I mean, he's an underrated runner, toughness in the pocket, strong and stout. But let's face it, the money, that comes from his arm.
And smart, valedictorian of his high school class in Houston. Then he goes to Stanford. He's got it all. From the red zone now, Locke. And he's got his man. It's Hilton for the Colts touchdown. T.Y. Hilton, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Titans now. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Now a play fake here on first down. Throw right side, caught by Davis. And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
After the penalty, it's Henry. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. It'll be a gain of 15 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Not an ideal spot to be on first down, but I love that the play caller did not immediately abandon the running game and say, okay, we've got to throw it in order to pick it up. Stayed with the run, was rewarded with a big-time pickup. Now they're in second and manageable.
Throwing is Mariota. Throw taken in by Taylor left side. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. A first down carry for Henry. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. We'll come back to Indianapolis right after this. Mariota now from the 50. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
The Titans on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Mariota. He's going to air one out. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. Here's Brett Kern now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. Oh, boy, he fielded it right on the goal line. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there and handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
They begin the drive on the ground with Mack. And he's going to be taken down right at about the 15-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now the Colts moving quickly here in the hurry-up offense. On 2nd down, here's Love. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes.
Well, that's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
Now another timeout here called by the Titans as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. He goes underneath to Ingram. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Well, that's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And from down in Miami, an update. The Bills have taken an early lead against the Dolphins. That one tight to this point, and you'd have to imagine it'll stay tight throughout. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They go play action here on 1st down. They'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Play action now. Mariota rolling to his right. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. From the red zone now, Mariota. Rush coming, and he's taken down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Titans offense now, they get ready to do battle again here. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Derrick Henry all alone. Past the 20. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Titans are able to strike for 6. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. The cornerback, it's Logan Ryan who brings him down. To throw on second down is Locke. Escaping the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Maybe. And there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside. Probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down.
Yeah.
To throw is Locke. Flush to his right.
I didn't mean to throw that ball there. Fuck, man. Why would you throw that there? Oh, well. Back on defense. Man, I hate this team, bro. I hate this fucking team, man. No.
Now a toss play to Lewis.
No.
He's
too slow.
They're following the display of quick feet down just inside the 45. 5 yards on the carry. Good
He's
pickup on
too
first
slow.
down.
I call that play a success.
Yeah.
A nice inside run sets up a very manageable
He's
second
too slow.
down. A very solid
His build,
gain on that play.
he's big with only a 91 speed.
This time it's Henry, and he's going to fight his way forward.
Yeah, man, he's too big. He's too big.
It's a 4-yard
He's built.
pickup, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
He's not Saquon. Yeah, I'm about to lose this game too. I hate this fucking team, man. I'm telling you, bro.
The Titans on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. It's a gain
I ain't
of
got no
4
fucking
there. It
weapons,
gives him a
man.
new
Like, I gotta be
second
thrown into
down.
the open nigga every
Ball up to the
single
35
time,
now as
bro.
they come up on 1st and
Like,
10.
it's nobody that can make a fucking play. You just gonna run this bitch the whole rest of the game.
Hands to Henry. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
What's up, man?
That's
There
a
ain't nothing I
first
can do,
down
bro.
pickup for Tennessee
I
on a
do
gain
not
of
like
10.
this team.
I remember watching Derrick Henry come out of Alabama and sitting with some scouts, and one of the debate points with him was, While at Bama, how often did he have to deal with contact near the line of scrimmage? They were so good up front that he often got to the second level pretty easily. I think he's starting to answer those questions with runs like that. He's a physical guy.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really
blocking
nice
me.
pickup.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Mariota gives to Henry. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 10 more there and another first down.
Bro.
And we were down on the field watching Henry.
I mean, just marching right down the fucking field, bro.
Man, no wonder he breaks those tackles.
And you remember what I
running the ball directly up the middle.
Not all pads.
Yeah.
When you get him out of pads and just see him in a regular suit or an outfit, he is a huge human being and a lot faster than what people know. When he gets rolling, he's a lot to bring down.
He's going to get it running right. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
Yeah, my corners is weak.
And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, you know, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone.
Third
and
quarter.
those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to
First
that kind
game
of a
of the day.
start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. Now the Colts offense gets ready to head back on the field. And following the
man, this dude's susceptible to things like this because he runs that same blitz every fucking down, bro, and it works. So you just going to have to chase a motherfucking running back then, bro. The whole game, I'm about to hit you with that. The whole rest of the game, bro. Because this is, you come out and do the same blitz every fucking down, dude.
We'll see how they attack him here. Back to throw. Love. He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
He does either a cover 3 sky or he does this crazy fucking pretty much all-out blitz that gets home every time. He'll take away the hot. But I got 2 hots now, bitch.
And that's exactly what he did.
Here's Love.
Bruh.
Free. The collision there.
That nigga Metcalf just got rough.
We saw this a lot in the first half, and it
That
continues.
nigga Metcalf got his ass fucking punished, nigga. You see that shit? That nigga motherfucking dropped his ass, boy.
And this time, contact.
But you gonna have to chase the running back. I know that.
Now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on
You are
first
most
down.
definitely gonna have to chase that running back. Go chase him.
Throwing again. Throwing for his running back.
That's fine, bro. I'll take the little 2 yard.
And
Boom.
we'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. They'll get a couple yards on that one.
Hey,
And all of
Hilton
a
coming.
sudden here, it's 3rd down.
How you gonna at?
From the 50, it's Long. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down.
Tired of it, man.
Second back right
Y'all
around
niggas don't get open on nothing, dude.
in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll lead
I
to
don't
2
like the
remaining.
Colts, bro.
We'll be back after this.
I'm not listening to you, dog. I'm playing my game, bro. I ain't finna listen to you. I don't play like that, bro. Like, these niggas here are garbage, bro. The nigga Andrew Luck throws the ball out of bounds, nigga. It be Hilton and God, and Andrew Luck wants to throw it to the fans, bro. I am so sick of Andrew Luck, bro. Spread them out, wide open. Them niggas drop the fucking ball, or they don't do anything. They're fucking duty, bro. I'm telling you, bro. The Colts are duty. Look, you see this all-out blitz that this nigga coming out in, right? You see it, right? And I'm not going to have no time to do nothing, bro. I have to do that. There you go. Oh, no. Cover 3. Okay. He didn't send no pressure that time.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation.
Bro, I'm about to throw it to Metcalf.
The offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there, bank at the 30.
But you see how nobody's open, though.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line has had.
Yeah.
It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those
I'm about
guys.
to just bounce
They've
this
given
time
up
if it
a
don't
whole lot
work.
of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive
I ain't
line
gonna
is
fuck
eating
with
them
him.
alive.
Whoa.
Here's Locke. And an alley to run. Locke showing he can be dangerous when he
You
touches
do
and runs.
under
He's able to pick up the first down.
you do get the notion that if I'm not throwing the ball there, it's probably because I don't trust the quarterback. Because I see him as well, bro. But what's consistent with Andrew Luck is that he throws the ball either to the defender, or if it does happen to be in the vicinity of my guy, he refuses to put his hands up to try to catch it, bro. I mean, every fucking time, bro. The definition of insanity is fucking keep trying the same thing and expecting a different result, bro. This nigga is driving me fucking insane, bro.
From the gun, here's Locke. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a
Should've
premium in
waited.
these games, and now in this situation,
That's on me.
throwing an interception here,
I'm no good with these guys, man. I be trying shit that I shouldn't.
Mariota and the Titans break the huddle 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Right? I didn't think that they let his ass get out there so fast. Look at that shit, bro.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
My running backs are fucking molasses. They're slow as a bitch, bro. Like trying to run a toss with Mac and Ingram. Yeah, right, bro. And then look at this shit. This nigga's about to just roll out. That's Derrick Henry. He went and changed everybody's numbers, so I don't know who's who. That's another good strategy. Them niggas are going and change every nigga's number.
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that there's still attack.
You see this shit, bro? Hey, man, it is what it is, bro. I can't get no pressure, bro.
Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up with a different era.
I'm
We
trying to
think
get
about
out of here,
sportsmanship
bro.
and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Hold on, Brian calling me.
2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point try now for Suckup. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now here's Suckup out to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Colts now, their offense works their way back onto the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they do the interception and finish off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. going on the ground with Mack. He finds an opening past the 40. He's at the 40. 20. 10. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Colts are able to draw a bit closer. They blitzed defensively there, but he was able to slip through that first layer, and then he was gone.
I think they won the leverage game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz coming. That got to him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly and found not just a crease, a gigantic hole. And off he goes, and he's still going all the way to the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. This game was really a tussle, seemed like just a moment ago, and now they've got the momentum. A couple of scores on their last pair of drives, and a 2-score lead. I think here now you go conservative, right? Run the football, work the clock.
You know, I usually agree with you, but I'm going after him right here. I'm going to put this bad boy away. I wouldn't be afraid to throw it. They've got all the confidence, all the momentum on their side. Go ahead and take your dagger shots and try and finish this one off.
I disagree vehemently. I say run the football. You've got the lead.
Well, let's watch it and find out who's right.
Now they'll run with Lewis. Space to maneuver at the 40. And finally down at the 41-yard line. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Lewis very quickly finding his footing in this Titan backfield as his guys come up 1st and 10. Running game working, they'll stick with it on 1st down. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They'll try to throw now. Mariota. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. It'll be a gain of 9, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Mariota to sneak it, and he's going to be taken down right at the line. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. They'll try and pick it up with Lewis. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on fourth down. And this defense will take over right at midfield. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Luck now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches, I always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Titans are close to finishing off this football game. Now the Titans getting set to go. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he's got it. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Dion Lewis, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. Extra point put through by Suckup. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now here's Suckup out to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And the Colts getting ready to go. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work.
Now we'll carry from back. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Oh, partner, that play brought back memories. Watching them string it out, letting the runner get all the way to the sideline area, but not letting him get out of bounds. They formed that picket fence and didn't allow him through.
Not only that, got him for a loss as well here. And one of the reasons they lead in the fourth quarter, plays like that.
Yeah, it took a little more time off the clock making him do it that way, didn't they?
Wrong. Wrong.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
They keep it on the ground. Mack again. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He's had some big runs in this game. Not there, though.
But I don't think they're going to be deterred by that play right there. He's had some nice runs in the game. And how many times have we seen a good running back it just doesn't usually compute. So to get out there, get that done, and then head back to your